1,000 miles from comfort. We have tried. We're 1,000 miles from comfort. We have traveled land and sea. But as long as you are with me, there's no place I'd rather be. I would away forever, exalted in the sea. As long as I am with you, my heart continues to beat. With every step you take, Kyoto to the bay, strolling so casually. We're different and the same, gave you another name, switch up the battery.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go from the home of the Chandler Gilbert Coyotes. My name is Adam Perry, joined with Danny Smith in the booth today. And ladies and gentlemen, the postseason is here. So, after a long-awaited few days for these Yotes, they got to rest up a little bit. They kept at it with practice, and we find ourselves on the diamond here today. Paradise Valley comes in 30-24 overall, 18-20 in conference play, but of course, as we know, ladies and gentlemen, nothing matters except today. The regular season is gone with the wind, and to bring us into the new age, it's Anthony Lucero taking the bump for the Yotes. Behind the dish, it'll be Tate Lewis. Over at first base, Dante Turgeon. Second base, Blake Tiggs. Shortstop, Zane Coggins. Third base, David Bull. Out in left field, Easton Bryant. Center field, Ben Hashizaki. In right field, Ryder Hancock. So, the Yotes come into today, heads held high after a strong finish to the season. Of course, they rattled off a good little win streak off the end there. Swept Glendale Community College. And we love photos over here at Chandler Gilbert Community College. If you come out to a game, gotta live up the moment. But as I was saying, the Yotes, 33-20 overall, 20-18 in conference play. And once again, none of that matters. The only thing that matters is these two teams on this diamond here today. A potential 3-game series. We've got one for sure tomorrow, same time, 3 o'clock kickoff. Right here from the home of the Yotes on Saturday. If, of course, it makes it that far, it'll be a 12 o'clock kickoff. Some noon baseball. And the sun will definitely play a factor in that one. So here we go. Lucero's ready to take us underway. And boy, oh boy, am I excited for this one. From day one of fall camp, the very first time we meet as a team, the one thing that's discussed is the postseason. Coach John Watson asks everyone to come up, stand up in their seat, and share what their hopes are for this team, and every single time, it's Enid. These boys want to go to the playoffs. So, here we go. Lucero has to tuck the chain, and we are ready to kick things off here in the postseason. First pitch, fastball high and by, number 4 for the Pumas. So a great start for Lucero. Oh and 1. The pitch, just up and off. So we go to 1-1. Lucero's been around the zone pretty well so far today. Lucero deals inside. Let's take it to 2-1. So a great battle so far between these two young gentlemen on the field. Tate set up outside. Lucero leg lift now deals. This one is fouled straight back. So we go to 2-2. And the home plate umpire is not playing any games today. Asserting himself early here. Just making his presence felt out there. In the box, number 4, Cooper Holtorf. The 2-2 pitch. This one driven to the left side, and David Bull has a glove for it. Line drive for out number 1. And Holtorf can't be too upset about that. Got a good piece of it. But Bull had a better piece of leather for it. So with 1 out. In the box, Jackson Babione, batting .387 on the year. First pitch from Lucero goes low. A good 0-2 bender right there, but of course not the situation quite yet. This one is up and away. So we go to 2-0 now. The pitch catches the outside corner. Well done from Lucero. He battles right back into this at-bat. Now a 2-1 count. Things get a little more competitive here. Tate moves all the way inside. Lucero deals. Heater stays away. So Waddy clearly wanting to attack the hands of the hitter right there. Lucero unfortunately could not execute. But still a good setup pitch regardless. We'll see what he does off of it. 3-1. Goes back inside, and this one catches the bottom of the zone. Babillon was making his way down to first base, but was not awarded the call. So 3-2, a full count. One out here. Lucero deals and just misses the upper outside corner with the fastball. So base on balls for Babillon. And that'll bring up number 14. Alex Sanchez. Batting .376 on the season. One spot below Babillon in terms of leaders on this team. Slugging .488. An OBP of .475, so great statistics. This one batted high to center field. Hashizaki ranges to his right and hauls it in for an easy out. And now there's two. So, still a man on first. Babillon, of course, drew that walk. And that'll bring up number 3, Jake Allwine. And Allwine played a good series against the Chandler Gilbert Coyotes last time. We'll see what he brings to this one. Man on first with 2 outs. Lucero deals, fastball goes high. So it's a 1-0 count. Pickoff back to first base. Not in time. So Lucero checks the runner back. Now his attention's back on Allwine. Leg lift, the pitch, this one batted to right. Ryder's coming in hard. Against the sun, Ryder lays out and makes the grab. Ryder Hancock. And what a tone setter for the top of the first inning. The Yotes are headed to the plate.
Believe in shooting stars, but she believe in shoes and cars. Wood floors in the new apartment, couture from the store's departments. You more like love to start. I'm more of the trips to Florida, order the hors d'oeuvres, views of the water, straight from a page of your favorite author. And the weather's so breezy, man, why can't life always be this easy? She in the mirror dancing so sleazy. I get a call like, where are you, Yeezy? And try to hit you with the old Wapty till I got flashed by the paparazzi. These I hate these more than I call. I know you love to show off.
So here we go. Ben Hashizaki steps in the box to lead things off for the Yotes. And here we are at the bottom of the first inning. First base coach Riley Pagel, third base coach Ross Pagel. Two key components of this Yote squad. And on the bump is Caden Collins. The first pitch misses just low. A 2.58 ERA on the year, 12 appearances, 52 1/3 innings pitched. Some pretty good statistics from Mr. Collins. So for Hashizaki, this young man right here, what an incredible season he put together. 2-1 as that one misses off the plate as well. But for Hashizaki, 172 at-bats, 372 batting average, 455 OBP. This one catches the heart of the plate. 41 stolen bases in the regular season for Ben Hashizaki. The conference leader struck out just 17 times in those 172 at-bats. Did he go? No. So Hash stays alive, extends it to 3-2. A great at-bat so far, and of course we expect nothing less of the Canadian superstar. Collins deals. Hash grounds this one to the left side. Fielded well, the throw over from Allwine. Just in time, Hashizaki's retired. The 5-3 put out was money from Allwine. And Hashizaki will have to try again next time. So with one out, Ryder Hancock steps up to the plate. And Ryder put together a special season as well. Batted .314 with an OBP of 410, and Ryder is a guy that the statistics don't cover all of his positives. He's always clutch. And this one lifted to the left side, exactly what the Yotes were looking for. It's gonna get down. Ryder's got himself an easy double to kick things off. And tosses the nade to go along with it. So Ryder Hancock, what a way to kick things off for the Coyotes, and he cracks this game wide open here in the bottom of the first. So Wróblewski steps in the box, and my oh my, Jake Wróblewski. What could be said about this kid? Batted .416 with an OBP of almost 500. And oh yeah, he slugged .715. So, this young man with a Barry Bonds-like season steps up, and you can't have a much better mentality at the plate than he does. Confidence riding high, and he's just looking to attack. First pitch, swings right through. Collins challenged him, and Rubo could not step up right there. 0-1. One out, runner on second base. Collins deals this one in the dirt. A good eye from Rubo. Behind the dish is Garber. Over at first base, Babione. Second base, Sanchez. Shortstop is Mendoza. The third baseman, Allwine. The 1-1 pitch goes high. Let's take it to 2-1. Out in left field, Calamera. Center field, Dessens. Right field, Ewell. So both teams bringing the A game here so far. It's been competitive as expected, and it has that playoff aura here in the ballpark today. And Wróblewski fires up the dugout. with that hit by pitch right there, and that's just awesome. Electric stuff from that young man as per usual. And now here comes Easton Bryant, your 2024 ACAC Player of the Year. So big, bad Easton Bryant was just recognized as the best player in the conference this year. And listen, he didn't need to get the award for me to be able to tell you that. The young man simply went nuclear this year. Finished with a batting average of .429, an OBP of .507, and slugging .707. So let's also pair that with 31 stolen bases, if you will, and 8 home runs. So Bryant, a multi-level threat for any pitcher in defense. Takes a pitch for a strike right there that, well, I'll say it's a good take. 1-1. 1 out here. Collins deals. Bryant swings right through. Heater pierces the outside corner. And again, the home plate umpire making his presence felt. Telling Paradise Valley to stop dilly-dallying or whatever. Who knows? We might be seeing a lot of that here today. 1-2 with 1 out. Bryant has his hand sawed off, bats it to the left side, all one on the run, throws over and puts Easton Bryant away. So Bryant, a competitive at-bat right there. Put the bat on the ball and move both runners over, but he'll be heading back to the dugout now for the 2nd out here at the bottom of the 1st inning. And now it's Tate Lewis stepping to the plate. And Tate Lewis took advantage of his parents coming down over from Utah. Put together a great string of games for them to close out the season, and the young man takes a pitch high and inside right there. So the home run leader for this Yodi squad, Tate Lewis, posted 9 on the season, which explains the .530 slugging for him. And he has been seeing the ball very well lately. Collins deals. Bryant. Apologies. Lewis fouls this one back. Reminded me of Easton Bryant right there with that monster swing. But Tate Lewis didn't miss that one by too much. 0-2 with 2 outs. Collins has a big opportunity right here to strand 2 runners. Collins deals. Heater stays up and away. Good attempt from Johnny Garber to frame that one, but couldn't quite bring it all the way back. Collins has his pitch. Now he deals, and it hits Tate Lewis in the back. And Tate Lewis is more than happy to escape a 2-strike count with a free 90. So an awesome job by him to take that pitch for the team and just keep passing the torch. The Yotes are going station to station here. And now that they're all loaded up, who else other than Dante Turgeon to come to the plate? And Turgeon has simply been turning it up in the last stretch of the season. Batting .292, an OBP of .413, and slugging .500. Turgeon's got 6 bombs in the year, 13 doubles, and 2 triples. A good year for him. And now all of that is in the past anyways. A great opportunity here. 1-1 with 2 outs. It's bases loaded here in the bottom of the 1st inning. And Dante Turgeon has made himself Mr. Clutch in situations like this many times before. This time he rips it to shortstop. Fielded and flipped over to second base. Some good work between Mendoza and Sanchez. And just like that, Paradise Valley and Collins are able to strand 3. We head to the top of the second where Lucero is back for more.
I know way too many people here right now that I didn't know last year. Who the f are y'all? I swear it feels like the last few nights. We've been everywhere and back, but I just can't remember it all. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh yeah, that's right, I'm doing me. I'm doing me. I'm living life right now, man. And this what I'ma do till it's over. Till it's over. It's far from over. Alright, bottles on me. Long as someone drink it. Never drop the ball. Y'all thinking, making sure the young money ship is never sinking. About to set it all, Jada Pinkett. I shouldn't have drove. Tell me how I'm getting home. You too fine to be laying down in bed alone. I can teach you how to speak my language, Rosetta Stone. I swear this life is like the sweetest thing I've ever known. Got to go Thriller, Mike Jackson on these. All I need is a fucking red jacket with some zippers. Super good Smitto, a package of the swishers. I did it overnight, it couldn't happen any quicker. Y'all know them, well fucking me either. We'll point the biggest skeptic out, I make him a believer. It wouldn't be the first time I done it, throwing hundreds when I should be throwing ones. Y'all run it. I know way too many people here right now that I didn't know last year. Who the f are y'all? I swear it feels like the last few nights. We've been everywhere and back, but.
So here we go. Back to action at the dish, number 20 for this Paradise Valley squad. So Logan Ewell, the right fielder, leads us off here. Lucero, first pitch, catches the outside corner. Beautifully placed. The 0-1, a tight slider from Lucero. Oof. Good pitch, just missed. The 1-1. Lucero catches the outside corner and well framed from Tate Lewis right there. That's just a phenomenal job from behind the dish. Potentially stole a strike right there. The 1-2. Goes right back. That one's just a little bit lower. But great location from Anthony Lucero. Hitting Lewis exactly where he set up so far. This one grounded foul down the first base side. So we'll repeat the 2-2. Ewell up in the box. Lewis sets up on the outside corner. Lucero deals. This one skied to the left side. Bull underneath it and makes the grab. Awesome stuff from David Bull right there. So with one out, Lucero executes once more. And Campbell directs Easton Bryan to shift over, putting a little bit of a shift on in the outfield. Expecting a little bit of pull action from the man in the dish. And Eric descends, who batted .351 this season. Put together a pretty nice year at the plate. and was one of the key parts of the Paradise Valley offense. Lucero blows one by him right there. We go to 2-1. So descends towards the back of the box, close to the plate. Tate sets up outside. Lucero deals and blows it right past him. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Lucero doubles up with the heater, changes location, and it pays off. We go to 2-2 with 1 out here. Lucero deals this one, scorched up the middle. Coggins has it, but can't quite field it cleanly. He does a great job of bodying that and keeping it in the infield, but didn't land quite cleanly and could not regain some bodily control right there to make a throw over. So smart decision by him to hold on to it. Coggins, great effort right there. The Yotes can appreciate that all day. And with 1 out, the Yotes now have a double play opportunity. So the man on first descends in the box is number 1, Johnny Garber. Behind the dish, Garber has been phenomenal. We'll see what he brings to the plate. And the pickoff back to first. He is not in time. So we get back to action. Lucero deals, slider off the plate. Good grab from Lewis. But Lucero falls behind. Man on first, 1 out. The 1-0 pitch. This one grounded up the middle. Coggins flips it over. And Coggins bobbles it a bit on the flip over. And for him, just got to kick some dirt and forget about it. Nothing you can do about it now. So runners on first and second. The double play opportunity still there. Bunt attempt, and Lewis thinks about back picking over to first base, but it would have been a foot race between Turgeon and the runner. So we go to 1-0. The Yotes now, knowing that the Pumas want to play some small ball, are going to have to step up and make a play. Corners are in, middle, normal depth. Lewis set up outside. Time is called. Pitch clock violation on Anthony Lucero. Maybe by a quarter of a second right there. So instead of 1-0, we go to 2-0. Runners still on first and second. Lucero will have to try once more. Swing and a miss. Great pitch right there, and Mendoza could not catch up to the high heat. So 2-1. Mendoza flashes bunt. Lewis takes about backpicking to first again. But once more, no one's home. And it is a beautiful day for some spring baseball. Closing in on summer now, of course. The 2-2 pitch. Catches the outside corner. Mendoza goes down looking, and Lucero is back on top. 2 outs. In the box, Juan Carlos Calamera, the left fielder. Batted .259 on the year. with a team high 46 strikeouts. He's making good contact so far, though. This one skied over to the right side, out of play. So 0-1 here with 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Lucero looks him back twice. Now he deals. Swing and a miss from Calamera. Beautiful breaking pitch right there from Lucero, and we go to 0-2. Again, that is one of his strong points, so I would be shocked if he did not go back to exploit it once more. 0-2. Lucero on the year, 11 appearances, 18 innings pitched, 2.5 ERA. The pitch, a high heater, and Calamera reaches up for it, comes up empty, and just like that, Lucero has stranded 2 runners, and we head to the bottom of the second. Still a 0-0 ball game. And here we go once more. Stepping up to bat, number 5, Blake Tiggs. Tiggs on the year, batted .337, an OBP of .508. And a slugging of 453. So, again, another Coyote with just a ridiculous year at the dish. Grounds this one foul. We go to 1-1. And again, Caden Collins comes into this game as potentially Paradise Valley's favorite pitcher. He's pitched pretty well so far. The 2-1 to Tiggs. Grounded to the left side. Foul. And Tiggs is ruled safe, but the third base umpire is trying to rule it foul. And it will be ruled foul. So Tiggs will have to do it all over again. We go to 2-2. But great to see the wheels on full display from Blake. All one. Tried to make a nice play on it. But we go back to action. Collins deals the 2-2. This one's in the dirt. Good eye from Tiggs. And no attempt on the swing. Let's take it to 3-2. So a full count for Blake Tiggs. A comfortable position for him. He's been here so many times this season. The pitch fouled off, straight back. And as per usual, Blake Tiggs is stubborn in the box. drew 25 walks this year and drills this one hard up the middle. Fielded well by the second baseman and thrown over to retire Tiggs. So the 4-3 put out is good thanks to Sanchez and Babillon. And now David Bowl will step up and have a rip at things. First pitch, catches the zone. So, David Bowl. Wheels and deals. This one is lifted to shallow center field, and it gets on down. David Bowl has himself a base knock. And boy, oh boy, are the Yotes happy about that one. David Bowl, textbook base knock. And he gets the ball rolling for the Yotes. Again, a true freshman in David Boland. You can bet he'll be a huge part of the offense next season on top of his already solid freshman bid. Collins deals, and Coggins fouls this one straight back. Bunt attempt from Coggins, and we know Coggins is good to lay down a beautiful bunt. He's shown it multiple times this season, and the Yotes are drawing another one up for him right here. 0-1. Coggins takes a hack, fouls it off. A nice bender from Collins right there. And the slider creates some weak contact. Collins deals. And catches the outside corner to ring up Coggins. So Hosh steps in the box. And takes a pitch on the outside corner. Great spot from Collins right there. Hosh is 0 for 1 on the day. This pitch from Collins is off the dish. We go to 1-1. The 1-1 goes low, and Garber loses it for a minute there. Ricocheted off the umpire and ended up in front of the batting circle. So we go to 2-1. 2 outs here. David Bowl is on first base. Garber set up on the outside corner. The heater goes a little low. We go to 3-1. A good at-bat from Hashizaki so far. Again, as expected from him. This one batted to the left side. Allwine has it, throws it over, and retires Hashizaki for the third out here in the bottom of the second. So we head to the top of the third. Again, a great competition so far. Back and forth battle. Still scoreless as Lucero makes his way back out to the bump. So here we go. Back to action. Here in the top of the third, Lucero was likely in the opening role for the Yotes, which traditionally will last about 2 innings, but there's no doubt you have to leave Lucero in this situation. He's pitched a phenomenal game so far. No runs across. This one lifted to the left side. Coggins ranges back, now ranges in. Makes the grab. Well done from Zane Coggins right there, and the Yotes have themselves 1 out here in the top of the third. Lucero deals this one, scorched to the right side, and it's right between the legs of Blake. So an E4 right there. And that's one that Tiggs will have to simply kick away. Forget about it. The next one is all you're worried about because you can't get that one back. So Babillon put a good swing on it, got some good barrel on it, and just scorched it to the right side. The throw gets over Lucero's head. The Yotes exhibiting a bit of, I'm not sure, just, I don't want to say it's unfocused from the Yotes right now. They're locked in. Perhaps a little tense, if you will. But of course, that's expected. First time back in the postseason in a year. Just a different environment, a different atmosphere here at the field today. A whole lot of pressure. 1 strike. This one lifted to the right side. And Tiggs ranges over and makes the grab himself. Blake Tiggs, are you kidding me? That ball was put into no man's land. And Blake Tiggs, what a way for him to get back on the right track mentally. That one has got to feel good after the initial error to kick off this inning. So Blake Tiggs is back riding high. 2 outs. The Yotes are feeling good. This one fouled straight back. Again, just efficient work from Lucero. Allwine is 0 for 1 on the day. Pick off back to first. Not in time, Babillon. It's back with time to spare. The 0-1 pitch. Babillon takes off. This one is fouled off over to the left side. So Allwine making Babillon run a little bit extra today. That foul ball will bring him to 0-2 and will also bring Babillon back to first base. 0-2 with 2 outs. Lucero here in the top of the third. The leg lift. The pitch is just high. Lucero tried to dial up the high heater once more and got a little carried away with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Babione on first. Babione takes off. This one's in the dirt, off the foot of Jake Allwine. So, unfortunately, we go to runners on first and second now. Here with 2 outs. But no big deal for Lucero. The only thing that matters is the man in the box. And that's Logan Ewell. So number 20, the right fielder, steps back in the box. He's 0 for 1 in the day as well. But he's got a runner in scoring position now. And a man on first. Lucero deals. Fastball just off the plate. The 1-0 pitch. Lucero checks twice, deals, and this one is grounded foul down the first base side. The 1-1 pitch. Drilled up the middle. Good piece from Ewell. And they're going to send him home. Babione comes around and he'll score to open this ball game up. Just like that, the Pumas are on the board, 1-0. And just like that, that'll be all for Anthony Lucero, and a great, great day for him. Came with exactly what the Yotes were asking, pounded the zone early, and now it's time to hand it off to the next man up. The man to come in for relief, Jonah Johnson. So here we go, Jonah Johnson steps on the bump. Here at home after a long hiatus, of course. Jonah typically pitched at only away games this year. And this one is skied to the left side, out of play, but David Bull has a lot of room. He makes the grab. So Jonah Johnson comes in and gets the job done. We'll talk more about him next inning, but for now, the focus is on the Yotes offense and getting this run back. The score, Pumas 1, Coyotes 0.
Still got the road.
So here we go, Collins still on the bump for the Pumas and stepping into the box. Ryder Hancock for his second go at the bit. Here in the bottom of the third inning. First pitch misses inside. His first time up, Ryder placed a beautiful ball for a double down the left side. Kick-started the Coyotes, but unfortunately they could not capitalize and played him to break the scoring ice. But he's got another opportunity here to start the inning off for him. So 2-1. That pitch misses just high, 3-1. So far for Collins, 2 innings pitched, 2 hits, 1 strikeout. And Ryder gets a good piece of it into left center, but the center fielder hauls it in for the first out. So it was Descends to haul it in. And with 1 out, Jake Wróblewski steps up to bat. Legendary walk-up song for a legendary year. And a legendary kid. 1 strike, fouls that one back. Collins deals. Rubo skies this one into the stands. And it comes all the way back. So Garber can't track that one down. We go to 0-2 here on Rubo. 45 pitches for Collins so far. Collins deals, and that pitch misses just high. 1-2. With 1 out, Collins deals. Rubo fouls this one hard to the right side. And we repeat the 1-2. So 1 ball and 2 strikes here on Wróblewski. Collins deals, and that pitch is just off the plate. We go to 2-2. It's a beautiful day here at the ballpark. Great crowd in attendance. Of course, the sun's starting to heat things up. Unfortunately, we're into May. This one grounded hard up the middle. Sanchez tosses it over and completes the 4-3 putout for the second out here. So, with 2 down now, Easton Bryant, the big bad giant, steps up to the dish. And listen, I could give Easton Bryant his flowers all day long, but Easton Bryant is only concerned with one thing, and that is performing here in the playoffs for the Yotes. So far, it's been a little bit tough for him. Down the stretch, he fell into a tiny bit of a rut, and he's been trying to dig himself out. Skies this one to the left side. Way, way, way out of play. And he falls behind 0-2. So great work from Collins just all day so far. He's been pounding the zone, getting ahead early, and just challenging the Coyote hitters with strikes. So Collins deals. That one's up and off the plate. So the 1-2 off the plate. Good eye from Easton Bryant. That pitch had some nice two-seam tail on it. Bryant did a great job at laying off. So the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Collins cashes out. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Pumas. And that is a statement after they played a run in the top of the third. So we head to the fourth inning, where Jonah Johnson will really look to showcase his incredible arsenal. So we go back to action here in the fourth inning. Jonah Johnson, first pitch, deals an electric fastball to catch the outside corner. In the box, Johnny Garber, the man behind the dish for this Puma squad. The 0-1 lifted to the right side. This one's out of play, but over towards the visiting bullpen. So a great shot on the line right there. And Garber is competing here. Again, the home plate umpire has to talk to the Paradise Valley dugout. Anyways, 0-2. Fouled straight back. No balls, 2 strikes. Lewis sets up outside. And a swing and a miss on a nasty, nasty slider from Jonah Johnson. That was perhaps the nastiest 0-2 pitch I've seen all season. And of course, it's from Jonah Johnson, a man who never gets a pitch at this field. He shows out when he has the opportunity. Great stuff from him so far. 1 out. First pitch catches the outside corner. Beautiful again from Jonah Johnson. And we go to 0-2. Jonah Johnson dots up the inside corner. So he's worked outside, he's worked inside. That opens up so many opportunities for him right here in an 0-2 situation. With 1 out, Jonah deals, and he goes heater high. And that's a good pitch to throw right there, but no bite from the man at the dish. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jonah deals and Mendoza swings right through. Back-to-back Ks for Jonah Johnson. And coming up to the plate, number 5, Calamera. Two outs, nobody on. First pitch to Calamera. And he goes to a slider that does not draw a swing. Great pitch, well placed. But Calamera with a fresh count is not interested. 1-0. Heater catches the outside corner. Great pitch from Jonah Johnson. One ball, 1 strike. Oof, just low, good pitch. But does not get the call. We go to 2-1. Jonah deals a heater that Calamera swings right through. So 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs here. Jonah deals, goes with the slider, just overdoes it and yanks it a bit too far to the other side. So full count now. Calamera at the dish. Jonah Johnson on the bump. The payoff pitch. Gets a ground ball up the middle. Coggins charges it, throws it over, and makes the play. So it's a 1-2-3 inning with 2 strikeouts for Jonah Johnson. And we head to the bottom of the 4th inning where the Yotes are still chasing 1. So here we go into the bottom of the 4th inning. Still Collins on the bump for Paradise Valley, and stepping up to bat, none other than Tater Tot Tank Lewis. So Tate steps in the box. In the booth, former Yote Nate Ortiz. Always good to see former teammates stop by the booth. And here comes another one, Kyle Sakonich. So the 1-0 pitch. Drilled through the left side, and it's a base knock through the 5-6 hole for Tate Lewis. And that is just what the doctor ordered. The Yotes start off the bottom of the 4th on the right foot. So Dante Turgeon now steps up. And DT takes the first pitch low. We go to 1-0. Collins deals, and this one scorched down the right side. Dante Turgeon, welcome to the party. Tate scorching around the base path. They're going to hold him on 3rd. Turgeon hard back to second base, and He has himself a double to keep this Yodi inning rolling here in the 4th. So Lewis, he unhooked the trailer, man. He was flying. But Coach Ross Pagel decided to play it safe and holds him up on third base. So it's 2 runners in scoring position now for Blake Tiggs with no outs. Turgeon on third. Apologies, Turgeon on second. Lewis on third. Tiggs flashes bunt, pulls back. Garber quick up to his feet. But no runners were too far off the bag. So 1-0 after the take from Tiggs. Tiggs scorches this one down the left side. We go to 1-1. And the home plate umpire making sure that ball gets off the field before we resume. There we go, Amir with some great hustle down the left line. So, back to action now. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on second and third. Blake Tiggs in the box, who always seems to be in the right spot at the right time for the Coyotes, and he's always making the right plays. Last game we saw him in the final game of the regular season over at Glendale Community College. The kid went 4 for 5 with a walk. And he takes a good pitch off the plate right there. 3-1. Tiggs seeing the ball well, so well down the final stretch of the season. The 3-1 from Collins, grounded to the left side. Out of play. Full count now. Collins has done his best to make this competitive. The full count pitch rolled over to the left side. Play at the plate. And he's safe. Tate Lewis beats it out at the dish. Tate Lewis stumbling a little bit after the play at the plate, but phenomenal move at the dish from him to get around the tag. And Turgeon holds up on second. So now runners on first and second. The Yotes have tied this game up. 1-1 here in the 4th. So a great response, and now with no outs, the Yotes are poised to make a statement here. This one drilled down the right side. Out of play for Bull. So no balls and 1 strike here on Bull. Collins deals, and Bull pieces one to the right side. Well-placed base knock. And that is a job well done for David Bull. The Yotes go station to station. We've got ourselves bases loaded here with no outs. And Zane Coggins at the dish. Coggins' first time up, he struck out. This time stakes are higher. An awesome opportunity for the true freshman. Coggins squares bunt, and it rolls foul. So we go to 0-1. The go-ahead run on third base. No one down. Collins deals off the plate. Good eye from Coggins. Collins deals inside off the rib cage of Zane Coggins, and he will take that. So will the Yotes. Dante Turgeon scores, and the Yotes have taken the lead 2 to the Pumas 1 here in the bottom of the fourth. This one lifted to the left side. Good piece from Hosh. Tiggs will score. Bull trying for third, and he's in. So it's 3-1 Coyotes, thanks to the Hashizaki sacrifice fly. And still 2 runners aboard in scoring position for the Yotes. So Ryder back in the box, drills this one up the middle, a base knock. One runs across. Coggins trying, and Coggins will score. And my, oh my, the Yotes have come to life here in the bottom of the fourth inning. 5 runs across, and Ryder Hancock, one of our Canadian superstars, once again rises to the occasion and puts up a huge base knock. So the Yotes are alive, and the Pumas are going to the pen. Collins, good outing from him. Scoreless up until the fourth inning. The final line for him, 3 1/3 innings pitched, 6 hits, 5 runs, 2 strikeouts, no walks. He did a great job of keeping things competitive around the dish, but unfortunately 3 hit by pitches did not fare too well for him in the long run. So we go to the pen. We'll be right back while the Pumas warm up their new arm. So here we go, Rubo's in the box. And on the bump, number 22, Brody Livingston for the Pumas. 3.12 ERA, 15 appearances, 3 wins, 1 loss. And 26 innings pitched. The first pitch, Jake Wrubleski! Get out of here! Are you kidding me? See you later! Rubo leaves the yard in huge fashion. Fire me up, kid. Let's hear what the Yotes have to say about it. So a legendary playoff moment here at home for Jake Wrubleski. And that is one that will be talked about for some years to come. A great statement from Rubo. And unfortunately for Livingston, doesn't get any easier as Easton Bryant steps up to the dish. First pitch, catches the outside corner. Well placed from Brody. Next pitch, off the plate. So we go to 1-1. Bryant has some large shoes to fill after that one from Rubo. Rubo's 9th on the year, tying him for first on this Yodi squad. That one is just off the plate. So a statement from the Yotes. 7 runs across so far in this inning. And they don't appear to be slowing down anytime soon. 2-1 inside. Good take from Bryant. So we go to 3-1. The 3-1 catches the outside corner. Good pitch from Livingston. That'll take us to a full count now. 3-2. The pen for the Pumas still working relentlessly. Livingston likely on a short leash. This one ripped down the left side over towards the Yodi bullpen. So we'll repeat the full count. Payoff pitch. Grounded foul down the first base side. The payoff pitch once more. This time catches the outside corner. Beautiful pitch from Livingston right there. So Easton goes down looking. And now Tate Lewis steps up to bat. Tate skies this one back out of play. So Livingston gets ahead. 0-1 here in this at-bat. Lewis skies this one over to the right side. Babillon tracking over. Babillon makes the grab in foul territory. So we head to the top of the fifth, where Jonah Johnson looks to defend this now comfortable lead from the Coyotes. The score, Coyotes 7, Pumas 1, as we head to the top of the fifth.
And all I am is a man.
So back to work we go after the 7-run inning in the bottom of the 4th by the Coyotes. And it's Jonah Johnson back on the mound. First pitch. It's going to be fouled straight back for strike 1. At the plate, it's going to be number 4, Holtorf. The 0-1 from Jonah. Slider in there, strike 2. Jonah Johnson suddenly with the 6-run lead here in the top of the 5th. The payoff pitch in the dirt, ball 1.
So I appreciate Danny Smith for taking over for me. But we are back to action, 1-2 for Jonah Johnson. Swing and a miss. Jonah Johnson rings him up. So great stuff from Jonah Johnson. As Holtorf chases the high heat. So up to bat now, Babillon, the first baseman. First pitch scorches the middle of the plate. Jonah Johnson bringing the heat today with the fastball. We go to 0-1 with 1 out. Johnson, leg lift, deal. Heater stays up and away. So the 1-1 pitch on the way. Beautiful 12-6 bender from Jonah Johnson. Pierces the middle of the zone. We go to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch is on the way from Johnson. Heater up and by Babillon for the second out of this inning. So back-to-back Ks for Jonah Johnson, and this is the exact same way he started off last inning. 2 strikeouts in a row, then he got a ground ball up the middle. This time, he's looking for that 3rd strikeout for sure. So in the box, second baseman Sanchez. First pitch, Jonah Johnson sticking to old reliable. The heater blows right past him. So 0-1. Jonah deals. This one stays low. So we go to 1-1. Jonah deals the 1-1. This one lifted to the right side, out of play. So a good shot right there from Sanchez, but it drops foul. We go to 1-2 here with 2 outs, and Jonah Johnson 1 pitch away from cashing out and K'ing the side. Johnson, leg lifts. Now he deals. Bender, that stays away. So we go to 2-2. Tate set up outside. Johnson brings the heater, but just misses upstairs. So we go to a full count. Great battle here from Sanchez. He's worked his way all the way back into this one. Johnson looking to shut this down. The payoff pitch. Lifted to the right side. Out of play. Again, though, Sanchez just staying alive and doing it well. Full count. Johnson gets a sign. Comes set. Lifts his leg and deals up and inside off the shoulder of number 14. So he'll have to walk that one off. We'll give him a second here. Allwine waiting in the wings, but Sanchez struggling a little bit, getting some feeling back in that arm. The heater from Johnson was likely in the low 90 area, so that one can't feel too good. We go back to work. Allwine in the box. Pickoff back to first. Johnson can't quite hose him. The pitch, beautiful on the outside corner right there from Johnson. 0-1. Oh for 1 on the day is Allwine. The pitch ripped up the middle. Hosh ranges over, and it drops in front. Sanchez taking off to third. He'll be in safely. Now a 1st and 3rd situation for the Yotes. And you got to wonder if Hosh maybe didn't see that one too well off the bat, because we've seen him hawk balls like that down all season long. In the box now, number 20, Logan Ewell. Two outs. 1st and 3rd. Johnson deals this one, scorched to right field. Ryder tracking back against the sun, and he hauls it in for the 3rd out of the inning. So Jonah Johnson works out of some trouble as per usual, and we head to the bottom of the 5th where the Yotes look to extend their 6-run lead. The score, Coyotes 7, Pumas 1. So here we go into the bottom of the 5th inning. Dante Turgeon steps up to bat. On the bump still, Brody Livingston. Livingston had a rude welcoming into this contest and rebounded pretty well. Shut the Yotes out the rest of the inning. But of course, we cannot forget that huge blast from Wróblewski last inning. Plated 2 runs and extended the Yotes lead from 1-5 to 1-7. So Turgeon falls behind 0-2. Aggressive early, taking hacks at fastballs. Livingston deals the 0-2. Turgeon swings right through. Heater sneaks on past him. And just like that, we've got 1 out here. So time being called from the Paradise Valley head coach. Not too sure I've ever seen that one before. And now motioning away from the bullpen. Now motioning back to the bullpen. So some theatrics from Paradise Valley, maybe unintentionally here. But the pitcher coming into the game just had a funny, confusing moment right there. We'll be right back as Albright gets warmed up in this one. And here we go, back to action. Into the game, number 24. None other than Mr. Albright. So first pitch catches the top of the zone on the year for Cody Albright. 5.68 ERA, 18 appearances, 31 2/3 innings pitched. So he's put together a sizable year for Paradise Valley. And clearly they think he's the right guy to go to in this situation. Tall right-hander, large frame. Bringing it from a much different approach angle than the previous pitcher. And clearly some extra kick on that fastball as well. So it's a 1-2 count here with 1 out. Albright deals. This one fouled off towards the Paradise Valley dugout. Great battle from Tiggs as per usual. The 1-2 goes high. Let's make it 2-2. The pitch goes just high. Great eye from Blake Tiggs. So we make it 3-2 now. A full count is in order. Albright versus Tiggs, the pitch. Tiggs swings at the outside heater. Good pitch from Albright. And it pays off for the second out here in the bottom of the fifth. Coming up to bat now, number 28, David Bull. And David Bull, what a year this young man has had. A true freshman who has made his impact felt in the last half of the season. We see it happen sometimes. There are certain freshmen who halfway through their freshman year kind of develop this veteran eye, veteran discipline at the plate, and David Bull is one of those fellas. That pitch misses inside. We go to 1-1. But he's been monstrous at the dish. He clutches up early here today. Part of that big 7-run inning with a base knock. The 1-1 grounded to the right side. Sanchez has it, flips it over, and Bull will be retired for the third out of the inning. So we head to the sixth. It's been a great contest so far, a beautiful day for baseball. And we continue as the sun continues to set, with none other than Jonah Johnson to take the rubber once more.
Jump straight to the lake. Take a sip, feel just how I be. On freeway, but no ain't nothing free. Been lost, been lanes, been busting bills, but still ain't nothing changed. You in the mob, soon as you rock the chain. She caught the waves, it's coming through my praise. He never paid, I just eat that. DJ like the DJ, it's a person.
So we go back to work, and in the box, number 33 on the bump. Of course, it's Jonah Johnson. Bunt attempt from Eric Descends. He cannot make contact with the ball, though. We go to 0-1 as that one pierced the heart of the zone for a strike. Tate sets up outside. Jonah deals this one, lifted to the left side. Bryant ranging over and almost makes the grab in the Yodi bullpen. 0-2. Great job from Jonah to just attack here in this sixth inning. The pitch. Grounded foul. Right over towards the Paradise Valley dugout. This one grounded to the right side. Takes a nasty hop and eats Turgeon up into right field. Ryder Hancock is there quickly and holds Eric descends over to first base. So a great job from Ryder on the backup, and unfortunate for Turgeon right there, was battling the sun, and then the ball just took off on him. So 0-2, and just like that, Eric descends, finds his way on base. The Pumas not done yet. Jonah deals this one towards the bottom of the zone. 1-0. Jonah deals this one, misses inside. In the box, Johnny Garber. (3-0). The pitch misses low, so a base on balls for Johnny Garber. That'll bring up number 34, Dayton Francis. So a substitute into this lineup. Francis. 2 home runs on the year. Takes a first pitch strike, well placed from Jonah. 0-1. Still no outs. Jonah deals that one. Catches the heart of the zone. He falls to 0-2. Francis gonna have to fight to stay in this one. Runners on first and second. The 0-2 misses outside. So we go to 1-2. Good attempt right there from Jonah. Right pitch in mind. I like the breaking pitch right there, especially against a man like Francis, who we know can handle a fastball. The 1-2 slider again, right idea once more for Jonah. Jonah deals, curveball high, sneaks into the stands, and no grab is to be made.
Thank you, sir.
And that was none other than Nick Fontaine, you just heard. Always keeping his manners in check. 2-2. Jonah checks twice. Now he deals. Heater, upper inside corner. Francis goes down looking. So that'll bring up number 16. Andrew Armas subs into this game, and it's clear Paradise Valley not shying away from using their depth here in a big game like this one. Runners on first and second. Jonah checks twice, deals. Heater, upper outside corner, just misses the plate. One 0. Jonah deals, that one goes up and away on him. 2 balls, no strikes here with 1 out. On the year, Armas is batting .300, slugging .355 with an OBP of .403. Jonah deals, the heater just misses upstairs once more. So a 3-0 count, Armas comfortably ahead in this one, and he can start being a little picky. The 3-0 catches the outside corner, well placed. The 3-1 is fouled straight back. Jonah has battled his way back, and that's just awesome to see. Full count now. 3-2. Jonah deals and catches the inside corner. Armas goes down looking here for the second out. In the box, number 4. The leadoff batter, Cooper Holtorf, makes his way back in the box. Jonah deals, first pitch off the cap of Holtorf. So in steps number 9. Babillon with bases loaded. 2 outs for Jonah. First pitch, misses low. Lewis set up outside. And beautiful spot from Jonah Johnson right there. Hits the bullseye to take us to 1-1. This one's in the dirt, breaking ball. Corralled well by Tate Lewis. He keeps all the runners home. So folks, it's a beautiful day out here for baseball. Sun is setting. 92 degrees on the thermometer with a light breeze every once in a while. This is Arizona baseball, folks. In May. The 2-1. Fouled straight back. We go to 2-2. The 2-2 pitch from Jonah to Babillon. Lifted to the left side. Bryant tracking back. Bryant's got him flipped around, and he can't make the grab on the warning track. That one gets down. One runner's across, two runners across. Three runners have scored. And Paradise Valley, thanks to Jake Babillon, have found their way back into this game. So the score, Coyotes 7, Pumas 4. Just chasing 3 runs now is Paradise Valley. Jonah, first pitch off the plate. Mendoza in the box. Apologies, that's number 14, Alex Sanchez, who's in the box. The 1-0 pitch to him. Just off the outside corner. Good spot from Jonah. (2-0). In the dirt, 3-0. Again, man on third. (3-0) is the count. Johnson deals and catches the inside corner. Beautiful fastball right there. (3-1) now with 2 outs. Sanchez grounds this one to the right side. It sneaks on through for a base knock in the 3-4 hole. So, Coach John Watson will have a quick chat with his guys. Paradise Valley trails 2 here in the top of the 6th. So Jake Allwine steps in the box. Jonah Johnson still on the mound. Tying run is in the box for the Pumas. First pitch. Jonah catches the outside corner. Beautiful. 0-1. Jonah deals, and the Bender catches the outside corner as well. So he gets ahead 0-2 on Allwine. Clearly a good conversation between him and Coach John Watson. 0-2 is the count with 2 outs. Man on first. Johnson deals. This one skied out of play to the left side. Allwine got a good piece of it. Could not quite keep it fair. Johnson, 0-2. The pitch, Bender locks him up. Allwine goes down looking, and Jonah Johnson sends the Yotes back to the plate. The score, Coyotes 7, Pumas 5.
Saturday, Sunday, Okay, come pop it. Went to the top and I shot them a socket. Counted me out, but I do it for rocket. I took it on the jet to the traffic. Post on the block with the work coming shot. Hit the flame, make it rain, make the come in my that next for his pick, hit the.
So here we go. Zane Coggins steps in. Still Albright on the bump. The hard-throwing right-hander came in and pitched well. We'll see what he brings here in this inning. So Zane Coggins leads off the Yotes here in the bottom of the 6th. We go to 1-1, fastball. Well placed, inner half from Albright. The pen still moving around for Paradise Valley. And the 1-1 catches the inside corner. So we go to 1-2, Coggins. Gonna have to step up in battle here for the Yotes. Garber set up away. And wow. Some heat from Albright. Catches the outside corner and rings up Coggins on a strikeout looking. So Hashizaki now steps up to bat. So the 1-0 driven from Hosh. It's a base knock through the 3-4. Yule gets it in quickly, but Hashizaki starts off the Yotes. He was 0 for 2 coming into that at bat, and he's got himself the first hit of the day. Up next, and a beautiful steal from Haas. She's going to go to third. Hancock squared to bunt. Albright dealed, and the pitch got away from Garber. All while Hashizaki was stealing second base, and he capitalized and took third. So now things got a whole lot easier for Ryder. The 8th run for the Yotes now sitting atop third base with 1 out. Albright deals. This one sky to the left. And it's hauled in from Babione. So 2 down as Wróblewski steps up to bat, and my goodness, was his last at-bat electric. Sent a ball about 400 feet out to the desert in left field, and that'll be one the Yotes talk about for a while to come. And he is seeing the ball well. That was tattooed out of play. So Rubo clearly dialed in today. Whatever Wheaties he ate for breakfast this morning or orange juice he had to drink, it paid off. But he's behind 0-2. So 2 outs. Runner on third base. And Rubo's chasing 2. The 0-2 from Albright. Drilled to the right side. Hauled in from Sanchez, and the throw over pulls Francis off the bag, but he recoups to make the out at first. So we head to the top of the 7th. Yotes still leading by 2. The score, Pumas 5, Coyotes 7. So back to work we go into the 7th inning. And Jonah Johnson still on the bump. First pitch hammered out to right field, and you can see this one tomorrow. That ball is crushed. So Logan Ewell, the right fielder, sends one over to his fielding position, deep right field, and the Pumas have caught some wind here in the top of the 7th. Johnson responds. Fastball outside part of the plate. He's ahead 0-1. In the box, number 33. Eric descends. Eric takes a hack through a breaking ball. We go to 1-2. That 12-6 from Jonah, so effective today. The 1-2, he goes right back to it this time. Spikes it a bit early. Descends 1 for 3 on the day. Looking for another. The 2-2 pitch from Jonah. Heater, 2 seams off the plate. Some good arm side run. Just not where Jonah was hoping for it. 3-2. This one lifted to the left side. Trouble, Bryant ranges over and makes the grab. So the Giant Bryant shows off the wheels, and the Yotes have one down here in the 7th. In the box now, number 1, Johnny Garber, the catcher. So the first pitch to him is a slider off his back. The double play comes to life for the Yotes here. And in the box steps number 34. Dayton Francis. One out. Jonah deals. Francis skies this one to the right side. Ryder has all day to get there. And he catches it against the sun. Runner tags up. Play at second. Oh. And almost gunned down at second base. So Francis flies out, the runner tags up. Now a runner in scoring position for the Pumas. That pitch catches the outside corner, well done. Last time up, Andrew Armas struck out looking. The tying run, just 180 feet away. That bender slips out of Jonah's hand. We go to 1-1. One ball, one strike. The pitch fouled off. We go to 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs here. Jonah misses just off the plate with the bender. Two with 2 outs. And Jonah misses upstairs. 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. The payoff pitch gets a swing and a miss. Jonah Johnson strands a man on second, and the Yotes are headed back to the dish. They hold on to the lead. Puma 6, Coyotes 7.
Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds pitch by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true, saying, this is my message to you. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause everything's gonna be alright. Say it, don't worry about a thing, 'cause everything's gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds pitch by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true, saying, this is my message to you. You can run on for a long time, run on for a long time, run on for a long time. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down.
So here we go. Back to action. Bottom of the 7th inning. Albright still on the bump. In the box steps the giant Easton Bryant. We wait the first pitch. Slider. Bryant swings right through. And it's been great work for Albright so far here today. Makes you really question how he posted a 5-point-something ERA in the regular season when his stuff is this good. But of course, the regular season has no bearing on the postseason, and clearly Albright felt the need to step up here today. Bryant gets a nasty slider and swings right through once again. We go to 1-2. Great work from Albright. A 1-2. Scorched. Out of play over to the left side. Big Easton Bryant. He's behind in the count, but we've seen him battle back a multitude of times. The 1-2 pitch. And Easton poked it through the right side for a base knock. Easton Bryant. Awesome stuff from him. He starts the Yotes off the right way. And with no outs, St. Louis steps up with a man on first. So Tater Tot St. Louis. The young man has excelled in big situations his entire year here at Chandler Gilbert. Apologies, his entire career here at Chandler Gilbert. This year especially, and in an 0-1 count, he's looking to get a job done. And Lewis skies this one to deep center field. Oh, to the base of the wall, a grab is made from the center fielder. And you gotta wonder how far that one would have went if St. Louis hit it on the line. So with a man on first and 1 out, it looks like Paradise Valley is digging into the pen. Good outing for Albright. We'll take a look at his final line here. Two innings pitched, 2 hits, 2 strikeouts. Clean work from him. No runs allowed. And we'll take a break while the next arm gets warmed up for Paradise Valley. So here we go. Turgeon steps in the box, and the new arm on the bump is Harper. First pitch, slider, catches the middle of the plate. Owen Harper. Misses inside right there. We go to 1-1. On the year, 6.59 ERA, 10 appearances, 13 2/3 innings pitched, 8 walks to 20 strikeouts, 208 batting average against. Not awful stats for this young man. The ERA a little bit deceiving. And of course, none of that matters anyways because we are in the playoffs. 1-1 is the count. Turgeon takes a nice slider for a strike on the outside part of the dish. Well placed from Harper. And you've got to know that there's a game plan against Dante Turgeon every time he comes to the dish. The 1-2, a pickoff back to first. Again, Bryant home with time to spare. And that's quite a spectacle down over there at first base. You can see two giant men, Francis and Bryant. And that one is fouled back from Turgeon. 1-2. That's got to be about 450 pounds of man over there. Maybe closer to 500, who knows? Some large fellas. Bryant at 6'4", Francis at, who knows? This one skied to the right side. Shallow right field. Bryant's gonna have to get back. And he makes his way back to the bag before Francis can lay a tag on him. So Turgeon flies out to the right side, and now with 2 down, we welcome Blake Tiggs back to the box, and Blake Tiggs hasn't missed a beat since coming back here in the playoffs. Two outs, man on first base. The first pitch from Harper will miss off the dish. The 1-0 finds the middle of the zone for Harper. We go to 1-1. Let's make it 2-1. Pickoff back to first from Harper, and Bryant is back with time to spare. And a great pitch there from Harper. Tiggs gonna have to fight. 2-2 count. 2 strikes. 2 balls and 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Harper deals inside corner. Tiggs is rung up. So it's been a tough day behind the dish for the home plate umpire on both sides of the ball, but regardless, we continue. Taking the mound, Jonah Johnson for the 8th inning. So here we go for Jonah Johnson in the 8th inning. Starts it off. Wow. With a good miss. One 0 Johnson deals this one. Skied out of play. Holtorf at the dish. Took a slider off the helmet last time up. Hoping for a less painful outcome this time. Johnson gives him a slider, this one in the dirt. And he watches it for ball 2. So 2 balls and 1 strike here, no outs in the top of the 8th, and as expected, we have ourselves a barn burner nail biter. The Yotes just lead by 1 run after 7 full innings, and that's a beautiful pitch right there from Jonah. 2-2. Swing and a miss from Holtorf. Slider gets him chasing. Jonah Johnson picks up a K to start the 8th. Babillon steps in. And for those watching at home who haven't already been informed, Gateway just knocked off Mesa Community College 3-0 in game 1 of that series. So the Yotes potentially could be hosting again in the 2nd round. The 0-1 pitch from Jonah, another bender that is just perfect. We go to 0-2 with 1 out. The 0-2 pitch from Johnson. That one stays just low, so we go to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch fouled off from Babillon. And he's happy he got a piece of that one. Another beautiful curveball from Jonah. Doesn't quite get the job done. The 1-2 pitch from Jonah. Slider just off the dish. 2-2 now with 1 out. And as expected, a competitive at-bat from Babillon. The 2-2 pitch. Catches the inside part of the plate. Jonah Johnson cashes out once more. Back-to-back strikeouts in the 8th inning. In steps Sanchez, the second baseman. First pitch. My goodness, Jonah Johnson is turning it up here in the 8th. 0-1. Sanchez 1 for 3 on the day. Johnson, 94 pitches in. 95 finds the dirt, a nice slider, but not the right count for that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch from Jonah, slider, no bite from Sanchez. Two balls, 1 strike. Johnson deals in the dirt. We make it 3-1. Three balls, 1 strike. Jonah Johnson. Beautiful slider. 3-2. Full count with 2 outs. For Jonah, it's been 5 innings pitched, 4 hits, 5 runs, just 1 earned, 1 walk, and 10 strikeouts so far. The payoff pitch from Jonah, grounded to the shortstop. Coggins has it. The throw over to first is a beauty. So it's a 1-2-3 eighth inning for the Coyotes. Jonah Johnson and company step up big time. And they've got one more shot to put up some runs and establish a nice old lead before we head to the ninth. Bottom of the eighth coming right up. So in steps David Bull, number 28. On the bump still Harper. And Owen Harper looked good in his short appearance last inning. First pitch grounded over to the left side. Fielded well by Babbio, and the throw over is in time. So David Bull will be retired, and a good start for the Pumas. So up to bat with one out, Zane Coggins. He lays down a bunt and fouls it off. We go to 0-1. One down here. The 0-1 pitch to Coggins off the plate. A good eye. We go to 1-1. The 2-1 pitch. Coggins fouls it straight back. We go to 2-2. Good battle between Harper and Coggins right now. The Yo's would love if Coggins could make this inning pestering for the Pumas. Give them something to think about. Make them work for it. The 2-2 from Harper. In the dirt. Good eye from Coggins. Great stuff from the freshman. The payoff pitch, full count. Oh, catches the inside corner. Well placed from Harper. Wow. So a beautiful pitch. Now with 2 outs. Hashizaki comes to bat, and once more the home plate umpire has something to say. Some water being requested And Lindsay, oh so clutch, as per usual. Hauls the water out there. And a good time for the fans in attendance to take in the scenery. Just a beautiful day out here. Some lovely May Arizona baseball. Postseason playoff environment. Not a cloud in the sky, but a whole lot of trees and dirt in the surrounding area. So back to action, first pitch in the dirt. Good eye from Hosh. The 1-0 pitch off the plate. The 2-0. Hosh takes a hack through the high heater. Good pitch from Harper. The 2-1, drilled to the left side. Hashizaki has himself a base knock. Well done by him, textbook stuff. Hosh adds another one on for the season, and now comes Ryder Hancock to the plate. First pitch, misses low and away. Garber maybe could have framed that one, but was too concerned with the runner on first to try and stick the pitch. Hancock is 2 for 4 in the day. The 1-0 pitch from Harper, swing and a miss, or foul off, rather, from Hancock. So we go to 1-1. And again, apologies for the center field camera. We will be on that as soon as possible. As Paulo mentioned, tomorrow's game will be much better footage from the center field camera. For now, we just got to bear on through it. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Man takes off. And Hashizaki could have stolen that base twice. Another bag on the year for Hosh. Not that he needed it, but of course, puts himself into scoring position in a huge situation. Bullpen moving around for both schools. 2 balls, 1 strike. Harper deals. And Ryder scorches this ball down the first base side, out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hashizaki on second, Ryder in the box. And we've seen this Canadian powerhouse duo all season long terrorize defenses and pitchers alike. The 2-2. Ryder skies this one to the right side. This is trouble. And a nice catch from the right fielder. Logan Ewell, who left the yard earlier, makes a nice play in right field to go along with it. A good day for him. And now it's all up to the Yodi defense to make the stop. Top of the 9th inning. Pumas either put up a run or go home with a Game 1 loss. We'll see you in a sec. The score, Coyotes 7, Pumas 6. So here we go. Allwine in the box. And Jonah Johnson on the bump. First pitch of this 9th inning. A fastball for a strike on the outside corner. Well placed. Again, Jonah Johnson just been around the zone all night long. The 0-1 breaks off a bender. And a good hold from Allwine. Great pitch there. Jonah will have to try to repeat that. The 1-1. Heater off the plate. The 2-1 in the dirt. Let's make it 3-1. Jonah at 104 pitches now. The 3-1. Scorched up the middle. Allwine has himself a base knock. The tying run is aboard here in the top of the 9th inning. So Jonah has a man on first. Double play is in order. First pitch, pounds the zone. In the box, number 20, Logan Ewell, 2 for 4 on the day. And one of those hits was a blast over the right field wall. 0-1. This one lifted to the left side. That's trouble, and it gets down and past the left fielder. This one's to the fence. Allwine will score. And it's a huge play for Paradise Valley. They tie this ball game up 7-7. After the misplay out in left field. So that'll be all for Jonah Johnson. And in comes Sugar Shane. The final line for Jonah. 5 1/3, 6 hits, 6 runs, 2 earned, 1 walk, and 10 strikeouts on the day. We'll be right back while Sugar Shane gets comfy.
So hear my whistle blowing when my train rolls in. It goes like dust in the wind. I once was lost, but now I'm just blind. Palm trees
So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Top of the 9th inning, no outs, 1 run across, 1 man on third base. Stepping onto the bump, Sugar Shane Anderson. Sophomore right-handed pitcher, 15 appearances on the year, 18 innings pitched, 11.5 strikeouts per 9, with a whip of 1.17. So electric walk-up music for him. And now we get back to the action. It's a tie ball game here in the 9th inning. And the Pumas have a chance to take the lead. Go ahead is on third base. In the box, number 33, Eric Descends. The first pitch from Sugar Shane. Fastball misses just low. One-0. This one lifted to the left side. Kraus ranging over. It'll be a play at the plate. Kraus puts a good throw on it. Just not in time. Paradise Valley takes the lead here in the top of the 9th. The score, Pumas 8, Coyotes 7. So the bases are empty. 1 out here. And the Yotes have got to limit the damage before they can think about coming up to swing it. So first pitch to Johnny Garber will find his back. 1 out, man on first base. So number 26 will come in for number 34. We'll dial that substitution up real quick. So Dayton Francis, the first baseman, the Giant, is coming on out of this one, and in to take his place, number 26, Carson Bembridge. 1 down. Man on first. The Pumas have taken the lead here. First pitch misses high. We go to 1-0. One out here. Let's make it 2-0. Bembridge watches the fastball go high. The 2-0 gets a swing and a miss. So we'll go to 2-1. Let's make it 2-2. The heater blast right on past Bembridge. Great challenge pitch right there from Sugar Shane, now with 1 out. He's got himself in a 2-strike count. Shane deals this one, skied straight back. So we'll do it one more time. 2-2. Sugar Shane on the bump. The 2-2. Dribbled in front. Out of play. That was a weird one. None of the players quite knew what to do. So it bounces foul, and we repeat the 2-2 count. Two balls, two strikes. This one lifted to the right side. Ryder hauls it in for the second out of the 9th inning. So that'll bring up number 16 for the Pumas. Bunt attempt, back pick now. Neither are successful. 1-0 is the count after the first pitch. The 1-0 pitch is off the dish. Let's make it 2-0. The 2-0 misses just low. Three balls, no strikes. Let's make it ball 4. So a base on balls for number 16. Armis does a great job there in that at bat. Holtorf now steps up to the dish, runner in scoring position, and another one on first base. Corners. Third baseman is in. First pitch, dials up a strike. Holtorf watches the heater go right past. 0-1. The 0-1 goes high. So runners on first and second. The Pumas just trying to extend the lead at this point. Beautiful slider from Shane. Sharp, fast. And Holtorf did not agree. We go to 1-2. Sugar Shane, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Shane deals a slider for strike 3. Inside part of the dish, and Sugar Shane strands 2. The Yotes need to rally. Chasing 1 here in the bottom of the 9th. It all comes down to this in game 1. The score, Pumas 8, Coyotes 7. So here we go. Owen Harper still on the bump. And stepping up to start us off, Jake Wróblewski. And you know he likes his girls a little bit older. So, Rubo, ready to kick us off. Harper's had a great outing so far against the Yotes. Bullpen is not moving around. First pitch off Rubo's behind. So Jake Wróblewski takes one for the team, and that is how you do it. The kid's a freshman, but he's got those veteran instincts. He knows he's the tying run. He knows how important that is. He ensures that he will get on base safely to kick us off. So tying run is aboard. No outs. Easton Bryant in the box, and he might be thinking about something a little bigger than tying this ball game. First pitch, Easton lifts this one to the left side. Out of play, we'll see if the left fielder can get there, and no. And it'll get down. So a base runner. Keegan Ball will come in for Jake Wróblewski. So here we go. No outs, one strike on Bryant. Bryant takes a hack at an off speed down the middle. Harper staying competitive, pounding the zone. Deals the 0-2. Bryant lays off. A nice bender, but an even better take from Easton. And Easton takes a hack through the high outside heater. Waves right through it. And now we bring up Tate Lewis here with one out. And Tate Lewis has come up big so many times for the Coyotes. They need him here to pass the torch. First pitch catches the bottom part of the zone. Tate falls behind 0-1. Harper deals this one, skied straight back, and that is almost back to the field. Incredible backspin on that ball. You can tell Tate Lewis has been seeing the ball well lately. And he only missed that one by a few inches. No balls, 2 strikes here with 1 out. His last time up, Lewis put one almost off the center field wall. And he goes down looking. A questionable call once again. Nothing can be done about it now. So we go back to action. Aiden Krause steps in the box. And the Yotes have their backs against the ropes here. 2 outs with the tying run on first base. Harper deals a high heater. One ball, one strike. Off the back of Aiden Krause. And the tying run is in scoring position for the Coyotes. Two outs. First pitch, Tiggs fouls it off. Good battle. Competitive pitch from Harper. Good hack, a good pitch from Harper. The count is 0-2. Harper's way ahead. Tiggs is going to have to fight his way back into this one. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Tying run 180 feet away. The pitch, Tiggs lays off the high heat. Well done from Blake. 1-2. And off the back of Tiggs. Apologies, it's Hanning on the bump. No longer Harper. Similar deliveries. But it's been all Hanning in this final inning of work. Bases loaded. David Bull steps in. 2 outs. Tying run on third. First pitch. Sawed off. And it gets down! 1 runs across. And David Bull ties the game. Awesome stuff from David Bull. The Yotes are back in it, and now just 90 feet away from taking this game home. So once again, we see the station to station prevail, and when it feels like the Yotes have nothing left to give, David Bull pulls it out for the squad. Amir McGee, what a spot for this young man. Battled all season long for playing time. Struggled a bit towards the beginning, but guess what? None of that matters. The only thing that matters is this at-bat. Playoff baseball, game 1, 8-8. Bases loaded, 2 outs. First pitch, off the dish, Hanning. Perhaps a little rattled here. He's going to have to dial it back in. Again, the winning run is on third base. The 1-0 in the dirt. Let's make it 2-0. Bases loaded. Coyotes are loud and proud. Amir skies this one to the right side. Out of play, off the light pole. And that fires up the Yotes even more. What a back and forth battle this game has been. Started off with the Pumas. Then the Coyotes put up a 7 spot. And the Pumas just held the Coyotes while they slowly added up runs to tie this one up. Amir takes a hack through a nice slider. We go to 2-2. Again, the Pumas were trailing all game up until that last inning, the top of the 9th. And the Yotes have equalized here. 2-2, Amir McGee in the box. Great take from Amir. 3-2. The moment becomes even larger. A full count. 2 outs, bases loaded, playoff baseball. A moment that every young baseball player has dreamed of. The payoff pitch. Amir strikes out looking. So we head to extras. Into the top of the 10th we go. And we have ourselves a tie ball game. We'll be right back with some more action. Here we go, Sugar Shane Anderson still on the bump in the box. Babillon to kick things off. Extra innings, top of the 10th. First pitch, Sugar Shane. Back to regularly scheduled dominance. The 0-1 gets away. Let's make it 1-1. Both bullpens moving around. Shane deals this one lifted onto play to the left side. One ball, 2 strikes. Here for Sugar Shane. This one grounded to the shortstop. Fielded by Enright and thrown over with time to spare. So a nice play from John. we've got ourselves one out here in the top of the 10th. First pitch from Shane goes high. Sanchez in the box, the second baseman. On deck is Allwine. And what a great competition it's been so far. Both teams playing their heart out. And we go to 2-0 as that one sneaks to the backstop. That pitch is just high. Let's make it 3-0. So great competition. Anderson right around. Independent looks like Mojo Smith getting loose. For now, it's Anderson, 3-0. Dots the outside corner beautifully. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch finds the zone. Sanchez wanted to head down to first, but he'll have to come right back. Sugar Shane just one pitch away. Now a full count. He's battled back beautifully from 3-0 to 3-2. Shane deals the payoff. Swing and a miss from Sanchez. Sugar Shane Anderson. What a way to step up here in the top of the 10th. 2 down. Jake Allwine comes up to the dish. So Sugar Shane came into this game for the close. Now into his second inning, and he's delivered exactly what the Yotes were hoping for. A dominant presence that can pound the zone, and he gets right back to it. Allwine takes a heater for a strike. 0-1. Shane has one hit right back to him, and Sugar Shane makes it look easy. Sugar Shane flashes the sticky mitt. Probably from all that sugar. Trapped the ball right up and made the easy play over to first base. But that glove was looking sticky right there for Shane. We'll be right back into the bottom of the 10th. The Yotes have a chance for some hero activity in extras.
The career's more at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. What I'm sipping, I can butcher either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to you right now. Oh my God, that's bad. Well, alright. Trying to fight in the night. Come alive. Ain't it sweet? Ain't it? Ain't it? Ain't it?
So in steps Hashizaki, and it's a new pitcher on the bump for the Pumas. It'll be number 2, Jaden Rowley, to attempt to close things out in these extra innings. So a 3.22 ERA in the year, 12 appearances, 22 and a third innings pitched. This one bunted hard down the first base line, fair, and Hash will be retired for the first out of the inning. But as I was saying, Jaden Rowley, 22 and a third innings pitched. All appearances came out of the pen. And he's bringing it so far. This one hit hard up the middle, and Ryder Hancock once again gets things going for the Coyotes. Textbook base knock, picks up Hash, who was 2 for 4 on the day. And Hancock makes it 2 for 5 for his day. Stepping up to bat now, number 14, Trey Mandina. Trey, one of the trusty Coyote catchers, a true freshman. So folks watching at home, you'll see a whole lot more of him next year. But the Yotes are going to him for his bat here. First pitch, catches the zone, and I can't blame him. On the season for Mandina, batting .346, an OBP of .424, and slugging .481. So a solid year from a freshman. But as I've mentioned a million times today, none of that matters. This one batted hard through the left side, and it's a ground ball single through the 5-6 hole. And Ryder thinks about extending it over to third, but holds his horses up on second base. So Trey Mandina clutches up for the Yotes and passes the torch. They keep things station to station for now, and Easton Bryant steps in the box. And I could not think of a more poetic ending than a potential Easton Bryant walk-off. He's been struggling a little bit over the past few days, and that would be just the thing to get him back on course. First pitch, Bryant watches it up and away. So Bryant, 1 for 5 on the day, coming into this at-bat. And he watches this one go low. 2-0 is the count here with 1 out. Again, the walk-off run is on second base, 180 feet away. So in the 2-0. And they call time on the pitcher. Now a 3-0 count for Easton Bryant, and while he definitely has the green light here, I'd like to see him hold it. But before we get there, we are gonna have a quick shot on the bump, potentially a pitching change. We'll see if we get the signal from Victor Solis. Maybe just in for a chat here. So we'll be right back. We'll give them their time on the bump. And when we come back, we'll still have Rowley on the bump. Gotta be you. 3-0 with 1 out. If Bryant swings, It'll likely be the end of this contest. The 3-0 pitch on the way. Bryant takes a hack and comes up empty. And if you're going to take a 3-0 hack, it better be at a pitch like that. Good pitch recognition from Bryant to take the swing there, but couldn't quite connect. 3-1. Rowley trying to fight his way into this one. Bryant fouls this one off over to the left side. So a full count for Easton. Again, the Yotes would really appreciate a station-to-station approach here. Of course, with one out, you don't want to risk the double play ball. Payoff pitch. Bryant swings through. Rowley, beautiful bender. Now 2 outs. And Tate Lewis steps up to bat. So timeout called here. We'll be right back after the quick timeout. So stepping on the bump, number 31, Luis Ozuna. Statistically, the second best pitcher for this Puma squad. 26 innings pitched, over 17 appearances. And his statistics are pretty enticing. 2.08 ERA in this conference is beyond impressive. So Tate Lewis has a tall task in front of him, but he's got the support of the Yotes pushing from behind him. 2 outs, 1-0 count. Let's make it 2-0. Good eye as Lewis watches that one off the dish. So great approach so far from Lewis. Disciplined, calm, patient. Ozuna finds the zone there. So we go to 2-1. again, the walk-off run, 180 feet away. Chilling on top of second base, that's Ryder Hancock. And this ball driven to deep center field. Tate Lewis! Gone! Tate Lewis, are you kidding me? Walk-off home run! 3-run shot! Are you kidding me? Ball game. Coyotes win. See you tomorrow. Lewis got his pitch high and just drove it. And my goodness, the Yotes are on fire here at home. So final score for game one, Coyotes 11, Pumas 8. And that one lived up to all the hype and more. Tate Lewis, the man of the hour. But it didn't just start with him. We got to look at the pitching. The Yotes supplied it on the bump today. Awesome work from the whole pitching staff. Everyone stepped up and everyone did their job. Started with Lucero. Lucero posted a great outing. After Lucero, Jonah Johnson came in and gave him the work. Awesome stuff from Johnson. And then, of course, you can't forget Shane Anderson. Sugar Shane closed it out, the big innings, overtime. He got it done, stepped up, and just rifled down these batters. So, game one went about as good as it could possibly go. I think I lost my voice on that last one, and my goodness, did Tate Lewis deserve it, because that is a special moment, folks. And that's all I've got for you, folks. My name is Adam Perry, joined with Danny Smith in the booth today. Hopefully Joe Pequeno tomorrow. But for now, Coyotes win, folks. Have a good rest of your day.